Hello friends, welcome to Research Hub. Till now in the profit and loss chapter, we have covered the basic concept. Also we have taken the problems on it. In the previous video, we have covered the two new condition on which frequently question is been asked in railway and SSC exam. So if you have not watched the previous video, please do watch the previous video so that it can help you to understand these upcoming videos. Now we'll see the third condition, that is dishonest dealer condition. A dishonest dealer professes to sell his good at CP but uses X gram for Y kg weight. Find the gain percentage. To learn this condition, we will take an example of this vegetable shop. Okay. Here you are seeing the vegetable seller and a lady come to him and asks him for 1 kg potato. After asking for 1 kg potato, the seller plays a different game for earning a profit. What he did, he attached a 50 gram magnet to the weighing meter. He attached 50 gram magnet to the weighing meter. So after inserting 950 gram of potato into the weighing meter, it shows 1000 gram. It means that he has a profit of 50 gram. So in such transaction, there is a loss for the woman but the profit for the seller. So such profit we have to calculate, and such profit percentage we will calculate by the formula which is gain percentage is equals to error upon true value. Error means how much amount of variation is from the real value. Real value means the weighing meter shows 1000 gram but the potato which is being inserted in the weighing meter, that is only 950 gram. That means that the error is about 50 gram. So error is 50 gram, and the true value means the insertion, how much amount of potato is being put in the weighing meter. So by this formula we can calculate the gain percentage of the dealer. Now we will look towards the problem. A dishonest dealer professes to sell his good at CP but uses weight of 960 gram for 1 kg weight. Find the gain percentage. It means the weighing meter shows 1 kg weight but the insertion of the potatoes or the goods is only 960 gram. It means there is an error of 40 gram. So from the problem, the true value is 960 gram. Actual value showing on the weighing meter, it is 1000 gram. And after that the error, we clearly see that the error is of 40 gram. So to calculate the gain percentage, we will use a formula, that is error upon true value. Error is 40 gram and the true value is 960 gram. Okay. After putting this value, 40 upon 960, 0 cancel, 4 cancel with this 96, that is 24. Now the 100 upon 24, that is, the answer is 4.16. Now we'll look towards the second problem. A grocery dealer cheats to extent of 20% while buying as well as selling by using the false weight. What is the profit percentage? So to solve this problem, we have to remember our basic concept of using CP as 100% or 100 units. So I will consider it as 100 units. After that, in the problem it is given that while buying he cheats by 20%. It means the seller gives him 100 but he take 120 units. Okay. Then only the cheat of 20% will occur. After that, in the second condition, he is a seller. He has to sell 100 units and he take money of 100 units. But in the problem, it is also given that while selling also he cheats by 20%. So he take the money for 100 units but sell only 80 units. Okay. Then only the cheat will occur. So here in the CP also he cheats by 20% and in SP also he cheat by 20%. Okay. Now after that we have to simply do the cross multiplication to get the value of CP and SP. Okay. So after doing this cross multiplication, we have taken here as 1 because after cancelling this to 0, we get the initial amount which has to be sold or which has to be purchased is 1. That's why I have taken here 1. After doing this cross multiplication, we get the answer, that is 80 into 1, 80, and 120 into 1, that is 120. Okay. So after doing this cross multiplication, whatever value we get is the present value of that quantity. It means the 80 is the present value of CP and 120 is the present value of the SP. So again we have to simply apply the percentage gain formula, that is profit upon CP into 100. That is, we clearly see that the profit is of 40 upon CP, that is 80 into 100. After doing this cross multiplication, we get the answer that is 50%. Now we will look towards the third problem. A dishonest dealer sell goods at 14.2/7% loss on CP but use false meter. So his overall profit is 10%. Find in centimeter that he measured in 1 meter. Here the loss percentage is given in the form of mixed fraction. Now we will do it in the form of simple fraction. Okay. So 14.2/7%, after converting it in the fraction, 14 7 the 98 plus 200, 100/7%. After multiplying it by 100, we get this fraction. Now we have to remember the concept of converting this fraction, as I have told you in the second lecture. Okay. So here, when I purchase an article for ₹7, then I get a loss of ₹1. When I purchase the article for ₹7, then I get a loss of ₹1. So here 7 represents the CP and 1 represents the loss. Now we have to apply our old concept that we have to consider CP as 100. Okay. So here we have given 1 meter of any goods. We can take it at the cloth or any tape. So here, that's why I have written it as 100 centimeter. After that, from this fraction, we get the value of CP, that is 7. 100 centimeter cloth or the tape we have to sold, and the CP of that article is 7. And here directly the loss percentage is given. Therefore, while writing SP, if he sell the same amount of cloth or tape, then he will infer a loss of ₹1. So the SP will be 6. Here clearly we see that CP is 7, loss is 1. When I subtract 7 minus 1, we get the SP. But in the problem it is given that he cheats, he uses the false meter, and therefore he don't sold the equal amount of cloth or a tape. In the second condition, we have seen that equal amount of cloth, if it's sold, then on the SP amount, but in the problem it has been given that he uses the false meter, therefore he don't sold the whole amount of cloth or the tape, he sell less than the original amount. So therefore I have considered it as 100 minus X at the SP of 6. Okay. So now we have to simply do the cross multiplication. Okay. So cross multiplication is occurring between these two terms. Okay, these two terms. Now the middle terms we have to omit it. Why we have to omit it? Because he is not a honest dealer, he is the dishonest dealer. Therefore he don't sold the equal amount as in the CP. He sold less than this CP amount. He sold less than the amount which is being purchased by him initially. He sold less than it. Therefore I have considered it as 100 minus X. After doing the same cross multiplication, we get the CP value, that is 700 minus 7x, and the SP value is 600. So simply we have to apply the percentage profit formula. That is, here the profit percentage is also given in the formula. So we have to simply insert the value, that is 10% upon SP. SP is 600. When we multiply 6 with 100, we get the value, that is 600. And then SP value, CP value is 700 minus 7x. Okay. So after putting this value, we get the value of X. So here in the problem it has been asked that find in centimeter that he measured in 1 meter. We have to calculate how much amount of length he had sold. Okay, original amount is 100, but of this much amount he has not sold. This much amount is the profit of the dishonest dealer. So we have to subtract it from 100. After subtracting it from 100, we get the required length, that is 6000 upon 77. This is the required answer. I will repeat it once again, as this is the tough one problem. Loss percentage is given. We will convert it, the loss, in the terms of fraction. After considering this fraction, we will get the value of CP and the loss. Now initially we have to follow our old condition that we consider CP as 100. So after considering CP as 100 and the loss value and the CP value, we get it. So I have written it as 7. After that, if the same amount of cloth if he sold, then he will infer a loss of ₹1, and therefore SP will be 6. But he is the dishonest dealer, so he don't sold the equal or initial amount of the cloth or tape, but he sold somewhat small amount of cloth or tape. So therefore I have written it as 100 minus X. After doing the cross multiplication, we get the value of CP that is 700 minus 7x, and SP, that is 600. After putting in this equation, we get the value of X, and in which it is asked that find in centimeter he measured in 1 meter. So after that, here we have considered here 100 centimeter minus this much amount of profit of the dishonest dealer. So this required amount of cloth or the tape he sold in 1 meter. Okay. Now we'll move towards the fourth problem. A shopkeeper cheats to extend to 20% while buying and selling. What is the gain percentage? This problem has been asked in railway large number of times, and for 1 to 2 marks it range may varies. So to solve this formula we have to solve this question we have the simple formula, that is a plus b plus ab by 100. Okay, we have to simply put the values of a and b. Here only one value is given. Variation may occur in this problem. While buying, the percentage value may be different, and while selling, the percentage value of cheat may be different. But in this problem the value of percentage of cheat is same. That's why the value of a and b will remain same. Now we have to simply put the values in this equation. So after putting the values in the equation, we get the answer, that is 44%. Now we'll look towards the fifth problem, that is a dishonest grocer sells wheat at a profit of 40% and cheats while selling or purchasing by 10% in weight. The total gain earned by him. Okay, so here the cheat of 10% is given. Now we have to apply our basic condition, that is we consider CP as an 100% or 100 units. Here I will consider CP as an 100 units. So after that the cheat of 10% is given. It means that 100 is the initial, he cheats by 10%, therefore we will add it to 100. So it becomes 110. After that, looking towards the SP, initial amount is 100. Initial amount is 100. While purchasing, he take it as 110. Then only he will get a profit. Cheat means we get a profit, then only such cheat occurs. So therefore in the CP, initial is 100, he take it at 110. In the SP, initial is 100 and he sell it only 90. Look at these differences. While purchasing, he take more, and while selling, he sell less. Then only cheat will occur. Okay. After that, we have to simply do the cross multiplication. But here again the percentage profit is also given. So here this is the final weight. Now we have to calculate the percentage profit also given, that is initial amount is 100, and after that here the 40% profit is also given. So if the CP is 100, so then the percentage profit is of 40%. So we will add it to 100, that is 140. After that we have to simply do the cross multiplication. 110 into 140, that is 1540, and 90 into 100, that is 9000. What we have done? Firstly we have considered CP as 100, then we have done the 10% cheat, therefore we have added 200, that is 110. Now the SP, we have taken initial 100 units, then we have sold only 90 units and take a money for 100 units. We have sold only 90 units, then only we will get a profit. Okay. After that the gain percentage is also given. So initial we consider CP as 100 and the profit percentage of 40% we will add it in the SP. After doing the cross multiplication, we get the value of CP and SP, that is 9000 and 15400. Now only we have to simply calculate the percentage gain. That is when we cancel this 20 with this 20, we get the profit, that is 154 minus 90, it is 64 upon CP into 100. After calculating this, we get the final answer, that is 640 by 9. Okay. So if you like this trick of solving such a problem, please do like, subscribe and share, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.